On today's episode, I'm going to show you 5 of my favorite guitars from the shop, a little bit of the backstory of each one, what makes them unique, and I'm hoping to get you to enjoy them as much as I do, even though I know that's impossible. But we're going to try. Before I show off the guitars, I'm going to tell you about a couple pedals that I'm using. I am using the Loud is More Good amplifier, set to clean, and I have the Source Audio LA Lady overdrive doing all the dirt sounds. I have everything from a fuzz tone in here to tube screamer type sounds to Marshall sounds. It's a really, really phenomenal pedal, and it's all DSP, which is really crazy. So all you digital haters, I'm sorry. It sounds really good. And the Source Audio True Spring Reverb. This is my absolute favorite spring reverb pedal out there on the market. So you'll see this on every time pretty much, and then this will be on a few of the clips. Let's go for it. The first guitar I want to show you is the guitar that I have that I've held on to the longest. I got it in high school when I was playing in a band. It is a 1997 Nashville Mexican Telecaster. So the Nashville model meant that it came stock with this pick guard. So there were like a Tele pickup, a Strat pickup, and then it had a normal bridge pickup. Now this is an aftermarket bridge I put on here because I've converted this to be a copy of Johnny Greenwood's Radiohead guitar, kill switch and everything. So I have a blue lace sensor here, a red lace sensor humbucker in the bridge, and it's straight up just Radiohead. Now this guitar is amazing because it is technically a Mexican-made Fender, which a lot of people look down on, but this one's really, really magical. I've had a few people over the years tell me that supposedly the Mexican plant had an issue, it caught on fire, there was some damage, and they built a lot of the 97-year guitars actually in California. So this may have some parts to it that aren't fully Mexican, I don't know. But I've changed the electronics so many times that it's crazy. So we have that stock scenario here. When I got it, it actually had 3 hot rail humbuckers in it, Joe Barden's. I went to a standard Tele setup. I did a mini humbucker setup, like a Gibson thing. I did a full-size Gibson humbucker, and I've even had a P90 in the neck. Somewhere, can't find it, somebody got it. There is a pickguard that's just blank because I ran it with a single pickup like an Esquire. On the back, Captain America, the number 7, I put that on there in high school, and somewhere in South Alabama at a frat party, I dropped this guitar, the strap came off, and I bashed it on the concrete floor. That's the sand marks. I put a Les Paul jack plate because it destroyed that jack plate. If you were there, that was really exciting. But that's enough about this guitar. I really, really love it. Let's play some Radiohead. This next guitar sent me down a rabbit hole I have never recovered from. It was my first ever offset Jazzmaster style guitar. But the disclaimer is, this is absolutely the most un-Jazzmaster guitar I've ever had, and I love it because it sounds more like a Les Paul than anything Fender. This is an Elliott Tonemaster by Elliott Guitars. It's the Peter Stroud Signature Edition. I got it probably 10, 11 years ago, and it's the 38th ever made. He's made some changes since then, but they're still really, really amazing. He winds his own pickups and things now. This has the original Lawler pickups, the brass saddles. It is an excellent guitar. When you're on the bridge pickup, you can roll the tone back to like 7. It feels like a Les Paul Jr. If you go to the middle, it's very stratty. I've used this on tons of sessions, kind of as a do-it-all guitar, and I love it. When I pick it up, I just want to play rock and roll because it has the hottest output pickups, and you just need to hear it. be without my T52 Nash. It is a 52 Nash built Telecaster style guitar. It has the most amazing feel of any guitar I have. It comes relic, it has amazing Lawler pickups. There's nothing fancy about this, except when you pick it up and you play it, it's just unworldly good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I try to tell people about these. I love the Strat I have as well. I have a 12-string Tele, you might have seen on an episode or two. Yeah, it's just their 52 Tele. This one's blonde, black guard, and if I had to pick one guitar, maybe if the building's on fire, I'd go for this, because I love the Tele so much. It's so versatile. I don't know. That's another episode to talk about those, philosophical issues, but here it is. This guitar is really, really fun, and I primarily love it with fuzz pedals, as I do most semi-hollow bodies that I have. This is a Fano GF6, so it's loosely based around the body style of an old Fender Starcaster, maybe? I don't know, but this is a one-of-one custom build that they did for me, and I was told they'll never do it again because it was a little too complicated, but here's the deal. It has 3 pickups instead of 2. So if you look for these, you're gonna see a bunch of dual pickups where you have the basic Les Paul setup. I wanted the middle pickup installed, so you raise this and it turns on the middle. And what that allows me to do is get some Strat kind of in between tones with the neck and middle. These pickups are Porter A9s, so they're custom wound for me as well. He does sell these now, and they're not P90. They don't have the mid-range kind of honk of a P90. They're more like Jazzmaster single coils, Alnico sounding real clean and balanced Fender, a little bit sparkly. And yeah, so you have the 3 pickups, the Mastery bridge and tremolo system, which I am completely addicted to. It's a really, really great guitar. And I have my Jayco dog strap on it, the Husky, which makes it sound better. It's a fun guitar, and let's play some fuzz with it. Or let's play this with fuzz, whatever. Let's do it. A long time ago in a faraway universe, I had a podcast called 20 Questions. I would basically ask industry professionals or artists the same 20 questions and kind of get to know them. On one of those episodes, I interviewed one of my favorite guitar companies that just happened to be from the Midwest, kind of near us. And after that discussion, they asked, could they build a custom guitar? And that's just what we did. This is my Bilt Relevator JHS Joshua Scott Crazy custom version, and I absolutely love it. The idea was one guitar that could be used to demo all kinds of styles and basically fake the sounds of a ton of different guitars. So it has 4 pickups in it, and it can be quite daunting to understand, but let me try to walk you through it. When this position here is down, you have the bridge Firebird humbucker. Now you can coil tap that as well and turn it into a single coil. If you go here, you have the Firebird humbucker and the Jaguar bridge pickup. If you go here, you have the Lipstick Strat and the Jaguar bridge. If you go here, you have the Lipstick Strat and the neck Firebird humbucker. That's just a humbucker, and you can also coil tap that. As if that wasn't enough, which obviously it's not enough, you flip the switch up, and each button corresponds to a pickup. So you could have them all on, just leave that one out or whatever. So when I demo, I'm gonna go up the pickups like this. You'll kind of hear me go through them. It's amazing, it's magical. Mastery, trim, and bridge. It's a work of art, and it does get played more than any other guitar just because it does everything. It's my Revelator. Yeah, check it out. Oh, and I do have a version that has my pedals built into it, but we won't talk about that, not now. Today's record time is brought to you by this little small hair horn that will not go away, and Ben Howard's I Forgot Where We Were. I'm pretty sure in this photo he has a hair horn going on, but that's not why we're here. We're here because this album is awesome. I've been a Ben Howard fan for a long time. When he dropped this album, it kind of solidified him to me as one of the best songwriters out there. I love his use of melodies. His guitar work is really original and interesting. I love the grooves. I love all of it. And my favorite tracks on this are gonna be Rivers in Your Mouth, I Forgot Where You Were, the title track, and then She Treats Me Well is so good. Like the feel, the groove, the whole thing is phenomenal. If you don't know who Ben Howard is, go listen to this first. His newer album, I think, is probably even better in my opinion, which feels impossible because I love this so much. But yeah, he has some back records too that actually have a couple popular songs on them. So check these out, and in the comments below, let me know what you think, particularly about this album and the others, and let me know about one of your favorite songwriters that may not be so known, but you absolutely love what they do. I'd love to see that in the comments, and I'm gonna know if you listen to this, so you have to do that now. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Before I go, I want to mention again our brand new JHS Show website. There's a link in the description below. Go click on that. You'll see the new shirts that are up for sale. We even have some posters. There's all kinds of cool information. And today is the big day. We are releasing and announcing and showing you for the first time our Patreon account. There's a link down there below. Go click that and you'll see a video where I describe the mission and the purpose of the JHS Show Patreon account, where you can get involved in preserving the history of pedals and all things electric guitar through this channel. I'm super excited, so I need you to be excited. I can feel it right now. And if you like this episode, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and there's a bell icon. If you click the icon, you get notifications of every future episode ever. Like for thousands of years, you'll just get those notifications, and that's it. Have a good day, and just live life, guys. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm living my best life.